It is my 4-year sober anniversary today. Here are the 4 things I've learned. You might outgrow your family and friends in this process, and that's gonna be really hard, but you're gonna be on your own journey where you are really peeling back the layers of who you are, what makes you the way that you are. And in that process, you're gonna discover some hard truths. And I think you're also gonna recognize that some of the people that have been surrounding you are either no longer serving you, or they might not just be in alignment with the direction that you're going in. And once you recognize that, it doesn't mean you stop loving them. It doesn't mean that, you have to cut people out of your lives. Sometimes, yes, but when you just start recognizing and seeing who shares the same values as you, that changes your direction of how you interact with the world. Number 2, my spirit is directly connected to my mental health. Whenever I was drinking, I was depressed and lonely, and I would use it as a security blanket to get people to like me or be more charming. And actually, it really dulled who the real Nina was, and it felt like I was just constantly going through life wearing this mask. And now, being on the other side, the little things bring me joy. My spirit is soaring, and it's such a nice feeling to have. Number 3, I have been able to build some of the deepest connections I've ever had because I know that being vulnerable opens the door for other people to be vulnerable. And I think especially in our community where we always pretend that everything's okay and, what will everyone else think if it's not okay? When you immediately walk into a room with nothing to hide, that is the most freeing feeling in the world. So to be able to walk into a room and say, I have flaws, and admit that out loud, opens the door for other people to share that too, because everyone does. We're not perfect, we're all human beings. But when we're all pretending that everything's okay, it doesn't allow for that deep connection. Number 4, which took me a while to get to, is that people will love you for you. I realized we don't love our heroes because they're perfect. We love them because they've been through hard things, and we love them because they've been on a journey to discovering themselves. And it's that part of them that makes them interesting, and it's actually that part of us that I think we're all our own heroes. We should be our own heroes. And what is it inside of you that you unlock on that way to discovering your purpose? And obviously I'm still on that journey, and I'm still figuring it out, and that's the whole journey of life, I think, and learning that. And honestly, I think the most important thing is that I'm really proud of myself. The biggest gift in all of this has been the self-love journey, and the way I talked to myself 4 years ago is so different than the way that I talk to myself today. And I'm just so grateful to have had the clarity to now stand here and be 4 years sober. And so if anyone is struggling with this, know that it's possible. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and you can do this.